It is definitely a bad day, a sad day for the continent of Africa, a sad day for our cable land, the Garden of Eden. And the reason is obvious, Your Majesties. It's not new to you. The conflict in the Congo, it's not something that is new because it has been existing for some time now. And to see that Congo had finally signed away the future of their great grandchildren and their grandchildren and their children is something that brings tears to the eyes of Pan Africans across the globe. And I said, why not we have a discussion about this here and you leave your thoughts and opinion there at the section. Your Majesties, Kings and Queens, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Trust you and yours are well and you're loving yourself and others like always. Many thanks to all of you for the support you give to the channel. Thank you so much to our channel members, to our anonymous supporters, to all of you my esteemed subscribers. You're loved, celebrated, and of course appreciated. Your Majesties, I am short of words at this point because sometimes when you think that we are finally heading to that final destination of our liberation, something step in and draw you 10 times backward. And that is always the situation of Africa, especially not that of the Sahel anyway, because the three wise men down the Sahel at this point had made up their mind. You see the way they are growing because they are no more in the hold of these puppeteers, of colonial masters, they are not in that anymore. While we have these Sahel leaders, these Sahel three wise men doing wonders, we have our so-called democratic leaders not knowing how to solve the problems of their nations and still falling into the trap of those who are the orchestrators of the destruction of the motherland. It is quite unfortunate that we still have Africans who are happy that the United States of America has finally taken over the minerals in the Congo. They are happy. That's okay, America had now finally come to fight this battle for us. It is unfortunate and it is a shame to us as Africans that we cannot solve our problems, but we have to involve foreign bodies to help solve problems for us. It is unfortunate that we have leaders like Tshisekedi, we have leaders like Paul Kagame who cannot sit down, have a roundtable discussion and solve the problem of their nation. It is unfortunate that we have Rwandese, we have Congolese who have bent their head in fighting. They have vowed that they will never seek for peace until the foreign body comes to intervene. It is unfortunate. And now that foreign bodies are involved, they are coming down. So you want to tell me that as Africans, we cannot solve our problems until the white man is involved. This is the reason why they always think they have upper hand over you. Why? Because you still have Africans who feel that if the white man is not involved, then it's not going to work. It is quite unfortunate, Your Majesties. It is with heavy heart that I'm having this discussion today because when you look at the situation of the Congo, like I told you from the beginning, it has been happening for a long time now. The situation of the Congo, the conflict of the Congo has been happening. A lot of Pan-Africans have come up and did their own analyzing. They have said what they want to say. Congolese accuse Rwandese. Rwandese accuse Congolese. And then you sit and ask yourself, what is really the cause of this problem? You go back into history, you do your own research, you see that, okay, Your Majesties, at this point, we are not ready to throw blames at each other. But what we are saying is, why can't we solve our own problems? That we are signing away the future of our children, signing away the future of our grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Tshisekedi and Paul Kagame would soon leave this physical plane. And who are those that will suffer? Their children, our children. We are the ones that will suffer. This is a situation that we are trying to analyze here. What do you think, Your Majesty, about the situation in the Congo? And for Tshisekedi to feel that signing out these resources to America is a way out. We have the Sahel successfully kicking out Europe and America and the hold of colonial masters. And then we have these leaders, okay, in Central Africa, in East Africa, in North Africa, holding on to these colonial masters. What is really the cause of our problems? Your Majesties, I don't know what we want anymore. Anyway, let's listen to Donald Trump himself, and then we listen to some Pan-Africans analyze the situation, Your Majesties.
We're getting for the United States a lot of the mineral rights from the Congo as part of it. They're so honored to be here. They never thought they'd be coming to. Look, this is a very tough part of the world. They never thought, they were just telling me, they never thought they'd ever be coming to the White House, and they're so honored. And so we're going to give them a great big reception. But that's after many years of fighting.
Finally, the deal is done, the deal is signed. I am so upset, I'm so sad, I'm so mad. I have no words to express how terrible this situation, this agreement, this whole thing that Congo just did is. After so much talk and so much explanation, analysis, DRC Congo decided to sell and give up their own portion of Africa. The map of Africa is no longer complete because we see what happened between Iran and US. Iran decided to keep the entirety of their oil, their uranium, and all their mineral resources. They fought for it over the years. And at the same time, Africa, that is like a fight between husband and wife, Rwanda and Congo, they could not come to peace agreement by themselves, and nobody in Africa could settle them until they have to invite the United States of America to settle them, to cut out the peace deal in Congo. Congo is one of the richest country with mineral. Congo, as a matter of fact, has what it takes to manage the entire Africa. But few months ago, about a few weeks ago, I did a video on Congo, what they were about to do, and some of you were sending me messages that it's not real, it can never happen. What did you see today? They have just penned, they have just signed. Just about 3 or 4 days ago, I did a video warning Africa to be careful about signing a lot of things, especially in desperation. Now you see all of them pack themselves in Oval Office, smiling and excited and saying, oh, glory be to God, we are able to come to Oval Office, we are able to see White House, we are able to see this. So they were so carried away by emotion. Listen, while US is smiling to bank and securing the future of their citizens and their unborn children, Rwanda and Congo, they are depriving the next generation of the opportunity to live a good life. And now, who are the people fighting without stopping? They are the people between the age of 18 and 30. These are the people that won't allow Congo and Rwanda to have peace with all manner of bloodshed for over 21 years or thereabout. And who are the people they are fighting for? They are fighting to defend the people that are over 60, people that are going on the other side of life. What a disappointment in Africa today. This is not in any way to blame the United States of America. Donald Trump is doing what is best for America. Is doing what is best for the United States of America, is doing what is best for the Western world. But our people are signing away the future of Africa. They are dismantling the future of Africa. They are messing up the future of Africa. This is just unbelievable. Where do we stop from here? And that is why Africa Human Capacity Development Initiative is a must. Right now, if you love Africa and you want the best for Africa, this is the time for you to support Africa Human Capacity Development. This is the time for you to say, this is where I belong in this initiative. I'm looking for individuals that will come on their own, conglomerates, institutions that will come and say, we want to develop our people. This is bad. I wanted to share this. Here is my question. Should we continue in this direction? Is this the best way to build a nation, a continent? When we cannot just stop fighting ourselves, we are divided by politics, by religion, by clan, by ethnicity. What? President Felix, what? Kagame, what? Dr. Paul Kagame, what? What are both of you looking for? What are you looking for? This is an embarrassment to the entire continent and to the entire world. The world is laughing at us. They are laughing at us. Look at these people. They just want to take pictures in the White House. Look at these people. We have betrayed our intellectual capacity. We have betrayed the next generation. This is a mess.
Well, Your Majesties, it is quite unfortunate, and you heard what Donald Trump said, the President of the United States of America. You heard what he said. So Africans they're just in awe of the White House, and they're just so happy that they've been to the White House. So let's say the White House is now the heaven, right? So Africans are happy that they've been there. And to them, that is an achievement, and giving out their resources is not a problem. It is this kind of Africans that we have that make the world ridicule Africa. It is unfortunate. And you're sitting down there telling us that democracy is the way forward for Africa, that the Sahel leaders did wrong, they should return back power to democracy. You want the Sahel leaders to return back power to people who will run to the White House and be in awe of the White House and forget their homeland. Your Majesties, what are we saying? What are we saying? It is so unfortunate. And it is because of behaviors like this that some Americans will be acting like everybody are like that. Oh, you want to come to America? Remain in your Africa, we don't want you. We will be in America. You're all running to America because you don't have anything at home. We don't have anything at home. What is America doing around the corner all this while, waiting for when Rwanda and Congo conflict will escalate so they can come in and act like the savior? What have they been doing by the corner? We are asking questions here. What is the cause of the problem? What is that thing that keep making this problem linger up until this time? America have been the cause of the problem. America and other world powers have been the cause of the problem of Rwanda and Congo. They have been they have been in the middle causing the problem. They run here, instigate this person, and they run there, instigate that person. And because we have Africans who do not think, you are there fighting yourself. Okay? They understood. They know your weakness. They cause problem between you. You escalate and they come in as saviors. You are looking for the cause of the problem. Here is the cause of the problem. It has showed its face finally. It has showed her face finally. And it is unfortunate, Your Majesties. And there was something he said, nobody in Africa could settle them. Did they want to listen to anybody? That's the question that should be asked. Tshisekedi and Paul Kagame, they've been there doing what they want to do. Okay? They even attack, what do you call them? Pan-Africans who want to talk. They threaten you. Just the same thing all other democratic leaders do in their countries. They attack Pan-Africans, especially when you begin to, we are all monitored. I am being monitored. Most of you who are not aware, you should know I'm being monitored. The moment they see that you keep talking about things like this, trying to wake up people to think straight, they monitor you, try to sabotage you. Look at what they did to, Dr. Mumbi. You saw what they did to her. Your Majesties, it is quite unfortunate that we cannot solve our problems And we always involve the foreign body to come solve problems for us. I don't know what is our problem at this point. I don't know what is our problem. And they said we cannot just stop fighting ourselves. Why can't we just, stop fighting ourselves? Why can't we? We cannot, because there is an instigator. There is an instigator. There is someone who wants the problem to keep escalating. If there is no problem, how do you think Europe and America will succeed? How do you think they will survive? And those of you Americans, those of you, Europeans who come to, African content creators pages to make comments like, if Africa is so good, why are you running to America? If Africa is so good, why are you running to Europe? If your Europe and America is so good, why are your leaders always lingering around Africa, causing problem between African countries, just to come and start stealing resources later? What are your leaders doing? You are there sharpening your mouth and your hand, typing on that content of African content creators. Okay, shutting them up that Africa has nothing. That's why the Africans are running to Europe and America. What is your leaders? What are your leaders doing in Africa? Why are your leaders always involved in the situation of Africa? You don't sit and ask that question. It's unfortunate the kind of world that we live in at this point. And I wouldn't blame anybody. I blame ourselves, we as Africans. Like I told you some days ago, we are the cause of our problems. We don't like hearing the truth. We always want to hear, okay, this person is the cause of the problem. That person is the cause of the problem. Europe and America is the cause of the problem. Yes, of course, that's true. But we shouldn't rule out the fact that we are also involved in the problems that we have as Africans. What do you think, Your Majesties? Leave your thoughts and opinion there in the section. I'm going to see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive, always, Your Majesties. Bye for now.